Hey there, my subscribers, and what is happening, my viewers? It is the one, the only here. It is Team ROYAL. This happens once a year, my viewers and my subscribers. It is the one, the only, the Royal Rumble, the very first pay-per-view for the brand new year. 2018 is now upon us. Actually, has been upon us for a few weeks already, but you guys get the drift. But this is the very first preview of 2018 for the road to the WrestleMania. Are you guys excited or not? For the very first time ever in WWE history, we are gonna have two Royal Rumbles. The men's, like all the time, and the very first time ever, the women's. This is glorious. So I will give you my 2018 Royal Rumble predictions. And I'm going to do this solo. That's okay. No guest. That's okay with me. So this pay-per-view will take place this Sunday, live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Home of the Philadelphia 76ers. Home of the Philadelphia Flyers, that's the hockey team, and home of the Philadelphia Eagles in that area, not in that building, but the two teams that I mentioned earlier. So let's begin here, shall we? If I missed something, I'm sorry. First thing first, there's no pre-show at the moment. If there is, I'm not going to discuss it. I'll discuss that in a review. But first, there's no order. I'm just going to wing it the best that I can. Is WWE SmackDown Championship. 2 out of 3 falls. I'm assuming this is the pre-show. The Usos, or the current SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. Their opponents is Shelton Benjamin and his partner, Chad Gable. Now, Chad Gable and Benjamin won it, but they had to reverse it on SmackDown Live. That's bogus. But I guess they want to have a big moment at the Royal Rumble. So I'm guessing this is going to be a good match overall. And I like the rivalry. And I think it's going to come to the last fall. And we're going to have new tag team champions on the SmackDown Live brand. That's just my theory to kick off the brand new year for WWE pay-per-view. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, next match. It's not no order. Okay, the WWE Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and his crybaby himself, Jason Jordan, and their opponents are former Raw Tag Team Champions, Sheamus and Cesaro, the Bar or something like that. I forgot what they call themselves. I think they're going to get the belts back. And I also think that Jason Jordan is going to finally turn on his partner to cost him the Raw Tag Team belts. It is so overdue, This whole Jason Jordan as a face is not really working out. So please WWE turn him heel on this pay-per-view. It'd be a great moment. Watch WWE probably will fail on that because this whole Jason Jordan and Kurt Angle is not really working out. And why they keep pushing it? Hell, I don't know. Okay, next one, I'm going to discuss the Royal Rumble. It will be the women's first time ever. If you watched a few weeks ago, Stephanie McMahon discussed it, and it looked like at the time, all these ladies who are heel and faces were all buddy-buddy. That kind of ruined the kayfabe kind of thing. That ruined it, but whatever. But it could be anyone. It could be Asuka. It could be Sasha Banks. It could be... I'm not going to read all of them off, okay? That's ridiculous. It could be Carmella. But it's not going to be her because she's Mrs. Money Bank. So it would be kind of ridiculous. It's like half Raw, half SmackDown Live. And I'm assuming it's going to be some returns. And maybe some debuts from NXT have a moment or two. Becky Lynch, Alicia Fox, Mickie James, Natalya, Layla, Tamina, and the list goes on. Okay. I think Or it could be maybe Ronda Rousey. I think she signed with WWE. They just want to keep it on the down low. My two guesses for the women's is going to be Asuka or the one I just mentioned. So I don't think it's going to be Asuka. What happened this past Monday. Because a lot of people says how the way you go out before the Royal Rumble or any big event, you lose. So I don't think that's going to happen. That may be a huge curveball. Or it might be Ronda Rousey. You know? That's what I'm trying to say. I just said it a few minutes ago. Now I lost my train of thought. Now I got back my thoughts. I hate when that happens. So that's my two guesses. Ronda Rousey and Asuka. I don't think WWE is going to give it to Sasha Banks. They give her so many championships. It is ridiculous. Let her have a fresh face, you know? For the Raw brand to face the champion at WrestleMania. And of course, things are going to change, you know? Now till then, you know? So I'd be surprised if they give it to like Dana Brooke or Becky Lynch, or if people call her like Grimm from Toys on YouTube call her Becky Lynch or whatever how he says it. So my guess is, like I said, Ronda Rousey or Asuka, or I give a third pick, maybe Mandy. Out of the world work, but I don't think WWE will push that. I like to see it. Jax, you know, she could dominate, but probably should be the first one to get knocked out or almost to the end. I don't know who will be the final four ladies. I cannot really picture it. Hopefully, Asuka, Sasha Banks, maybe Mickie James, and maybe Becky Lynch, and maybe Dana Brooke or something like that into the mix will be the final four. Who knows? But once again, my only two picks, Asuka and Sasha Banks for women's. Probably I'd be totally wrong. Probably be like a lady we don't want in a thing, or give it to Ronda Rousey. That'd be the fifth one. Okay, hopefully it's gonna be good. Hopefully it's not a letdown like they did it for the Mrs. Money Bank this past July. Okay, next one is the 30 Royal Rumble for the men's. You know, they've been doing this since '88. Okay, we all know who's in it. Okay, I'd like to see Finn Balor win it, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bray Wyatt, you know, because I know that's not going to happen. Kofi has a lot of history at the Royal Rumble, so he's going to do some bizarre stuff, no doubt about it. Do you think somebody's gonna break Randy Orton's record? Not Randy Orton's record. Rey Mysterio's record. Do you think Randy Orton's gonna be a three-time Royal Rumble winner and ties the Hall of Famer himself, Stone Cold Steve Austin? Or do you think it's gonna be someone else? Hopefully it's gonna be a fresh face, in my opinion. I don't want Kane to win it. Most likely Big Show probably be in it, or Mark Henry. So probably have all those big guys. I'm assuming it's going to be like a return or debut from NXT, have a major debut. So I'm assuming who will be the final four for the men's? That'd be cool if Tom Dillinger win it, but I don't think WWE's going to push the envelope, not just yet for him. Russo Day. People are going ape crap about that new gimmick. I like that gimmick. But it's not gonna last for long. I know a lot of people want Randy Orton become the three-time Royal Rumble winner, but I don't think it's gonna happen. One of the New Days, hopefully none of them win it. That'd be stupid. They don't need it. And how many times they're gonna keep pushing the New Day? You know what I'm saying? So my final two guys to win it, my wild guess is Shinsuke Nakamura. He had a terrible run in 2017 in my eyes. He has some good matches, but I want him to win the big one. And let's see here. Finn Balor. Who else? I know a lot of people are not going to agree with my list, but I don't care. Crap, give it Matt Hardy. What the hell? The Vulcan gimmick. a broken gimmick, whatever. Or I saw from Raw 25 the return of Jeff Hardy. I'm assuming he will be there on Sunday, so that'd be cool. So one of these guys is gonna win it. So I'm thinking Shinsuke Nakamura and Finn Balor. That's the only two guys I'm thinking. And in my final four, Shinsuke Nakamura, Randy Orton, John Cena, and probably Finn Balor. Hopefully John Cena does not win it. That'd be bullcrap. He don't need it. He's a freaking part-timer. So that's it. So I think it'd be a conspiracy for the Raw women's. I mean, not the Raw women's. Oh, for crying out loud, men's Royal Rumble. What's gonna close out the show? The men's, the women's, or do you think the championship for the SmackDown or Raw? Okay, next match. The WWE for the SmackDown Live, of course. 2-out-of-1 handicap match. AJ Styles, the current WWE champion, versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I'm sorry. I'm glad it's not the same stipulation for the Raw one. I think AJ Styles is going to retain. That'd be stupid, WWE, to have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn become co-WWE champion. That'd be dumb. It remind me of when Layla and Michelle McCool was co-women's champion. That was very pathetic, and they broke the belt. Of course, that was a toy belt, but that was an awful thing to do for WWE. Bad. So I think AJ is going to retain and go on to WrestleMania as a champion. But you never know, but WWE, they like to mess things up. You know, McMahon like to change things up like there's no tomorrow. So AJ Styles is going to retain and go on to WrestleMania. But after Royal Rumble, he's going to have a bump in the road at Elimination Chamber. That's a Raw exclusive pay-per-view. So if he gets that, then he's okay. Hopefully he does not drop it before WrestleMania on Raw or whatever. Okay, hopefully this is not the main event, but you never know. The WWE Universal Championship, Brock Lesnar, the longest champion we have right now. Mr. Part-Timer. I mean, I like Lesnar, but not as a champion, not as a part-timer. His opponents, Braun Strowman versus another part-timer, Kane. Now, we all know Kane's not going to win. We all know that Braun Strowman's not going to win. Braun probably is going to dominate this match. This whole thing. Brock Lesnar is going to take both of those guys to Suplex City like all the time. And Brock Lesnar is going to probably pin Kane or Braun Strowman to retain the belt. And he'll go on to WrestleMania. He might work the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view or not. Probably not. Because WWE is so stupid. They are. You got your freaking champion on Raw and you don't defend it too often. That is not Brock Lesnar's fault. That is WWE's fault. But Brock Lesnar signed the contract, so I guess it's both fault. I mean, in your fault, you know what I'm saying? If both of those sides fault, you know what I'm saying? I know I don't know what I'm talking about, but if you guys know me, the real me, you guys understand me. So I really want to see Braun Strowman win, but I know a lot of you are going to say Braun Strowman is boring. He's not worthy as WWE champion. Listen up, people. He's there 365 days. He's there more often than Kane and Brock Lesnar. He deserves the freaking championship, you know, in my opinion. But I know you guys are not going to agree. And the only reason Brock Lesnar is going to retain because he's supposed to have that match against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans. Whoop-de-doo. We saw that before at WrestleMania 31. But Seth Rollins made that match a lot better. So, I don't know. That's the only reason that Brock Lesnar is going to retain. When is Braun Strowman going to get his shine? Yeah, probably when Brock Lesnar is going to be retiring from the WWE. Not for a while. So, this sucks. Hopefully it's going to be a good match. It might be close to... I'd like to see one of the Rumbles close out the show, like the women's or the men's. It's not going to happen. It'd be one of the main events, the championship for Raw or the championship for SmackDown Live. Now, total, there's only 6 matches. That's not bad. But hopefully they don't throw these people out for the men's and women's. Boom, boom, boom. Hopefully they stay in the ring for a long time. Now, it's a special time. 6 Central and Central, something like that. You know the time, what time to start. So I'm guessing they're going to have backstage segments to waste time. They might add some matches at the last minute. They may not. I don't know. I love the Royal Rumble. I attended my only Royal Rumble so far in Orlando. This is the time that Triple H won it. He shouldn't have won it, but that was a backup plan. I wonder what was the original plan before all these key guys get injured. Probably freaking Cena. Hopefully Cena does not win it. He does not win it. I mean, he don't need it. Randy Orton does not need to win it. No guy should tie. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Back in the day, it was a totally different ball game. It was a different roster to compare to now. I know a lot of people don't like this current roster. That's okay. You know, if it happens, if they give it to Orton, that's fine. You know, but I don't understand. You know, I want a big shocking value at the Royal Rumble. So holy cow, they give it to him. I want a big debut or a big return. Then people could talk about it, like the time when AJ Styles debuted. Yes, I know. I thought it was the Undertaker. I know that already. I messed up so many times. I want a big shocking value, but I don't think that's going to happen this year's Royal Rumble. But I'm looking forward to the whole card. I know a lot of people are more looking forward to NXT TakeOver on that Saturday night edition, but I'm really looking forward to the Royal Rumble. I've been watching the Royal Rumble ever since the 90s, and all that stuff is on the network. Thank God for the network. I know a lot of you have the DVD version or Blu-ray version or all that good stuff. So this is going to be a good card. Stay positive, my wrestling fanatics. Hopefully it's not going to be like a letdown. Maybe we're going to see the return of Batista again. This is the same road for WrestleMania 30. Hopefully he does not win it. Now, I've heard reports. I know this sounds silly. Daniel Bryan supposed to be in it. I know you're going to say, Daniel Bryan is not going to be clear from WWE. I agree. I think somebody would teasing social media. If it happens, that's great. If it doesn't happen, it's not going to happen. Oh, I forgot to mention. Maybe some of the Bella twins will be part of the Royal Rumble for the women's. Now, you know, or may not know, that Stephanie McMahon will do commentating for the women's. That'd be kind of cool. I don't think she ever did commentating. Maybe back in the Attitude Era. So let's see how she does. I think she does pretty good on the mic. A lot of people want her in the ring. No. She sucks in the ring. No doubt about it. She has no wrestling skills. Maybe she does now because her husband probably trained her. So hopefully she don't do a double duty. Do a commentating, and then when she leaves, hopefully she's not number 30. That'd be stupid. And she wins it. That'd be dumb. So give me your thoughts and who you think is gonna win it. And do you think for the women's it's gonna be like whoever wins? Like if it's Raw, they could go to the SmackDown. If it's SmackDown, they could go to Raw like Chris Benoit did many years ago. Rest in peace. It's very sad. Like I mentioned a while back, he should never kill his wife, himself, and especially his son. You know, I know a lot of people hate when I mention it, but whatever. Sorry. And for the men's, for the women's, do you think if it's like Sasha, do you think she's gonna jump over to SmackDown Live to compete against if it's Charlotte Flair? Hopefully not. Or if it's gonna be Asuka. If Asuka wins, do you think she's gonna jump over to SmackDown Live? Do you think Bayley's gonna win? Bayley is just the weakest link, over my opinion. So that wraps it up. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys next edition. Like, subscribe, favorite, and that wraps it up. There's only 6 matches. I guarantee WWE is going to add more matches and mess my predictions up. So I'm looking forward to the Royal Rumble. By the time you listen to this, I will watch the Royal Rumble 2000. Scratch that. By the time you listen to this, I will watch the Royal Rumble 95. That's a good pay-per-view in my opinion. It's been a while since I watched a pay-per-view. Have a good one, and thank you very much for listening. Who do you think is going to win it for the men's or women's? Do you think it'll be a repeat from last year? Who's going to win it for the women's and the men's? I love your predictions down below. Have a good one. Adios.